So the DMR Sled. Now, you all know Ben Deacon, I'm sure, and John O'Jones, who pilot these to some very good results all across the UK, Europe and the world for that. So this sled is the GX Eagle build. Now this comes in at £3,500, which, although being a lot of money in the real grand scheme of things in mountain bike world, it's not a great deal, and especially for what you get on it. Now you get a Lyric up front. Yes, you don't get the Monarch Plus shock, you just get a debonair can on a Monarch. But with the Eagle setup and a solid set of aluminium wheels, this bike is reliable and it's silent. One of the big things about this sled that we have today is the specification. Now, we absolutely love these TRP stoppers. They are brilliant. They've got plenty of power modulation, and they may not be the high rent ones, but God, they're reliable as hell. The X-Fusion dropper that's bolted to this, alongside the TRP brake, are all components that upgrade bikes actually import, so it's nice to see them bolted to a bike that they're selling. The geometry on the sled is 65.5 head angle, it's a 462 reach, it has a 74-degree seat tower, and these are numbers that may not be outrageous or revolutionary, but they work, especially for a 650B bike. It's fun, playful, it's just a cool bike to ride, and I'm sure you'll be able to tell from the video and the photos that this thing sends. It's just such good fun. There are obviously one or two negatives about every bike. Nothing is perfect, and this for me is stupid simple things, like I can't reach my thumb onto the gear shifter without moving it, and it's a pain. Or the bar height being a little bit low, and it's quite, for me it was quite strange not to see a DMR cockpit bolted to it, but after talking to Upgrade, it was a sensible reason for them to actually do it this way. But it's always a good upgrade. If you want to change something, you could stick a different cockpit on there to raise that handlebar height up a little bit. That's definitely something that I'd be doing, and I'd probably even opt for a DMR wing bar, as they are comfortable and a nice feeling cockpit. The first and main thing that I would change if I was to buy this bike myself would be the rear damper. Now, Deeks and Jono have both opted for a coil damper. It's definitely something that I'd be looking at myself as well, because it does lack a tiny bit in this sort of area when you're pushing send that extra 10%. For most people, you won't notice, so it's not something that's a major issue. Other than that, it's a cool bike. It's fast, fun, silent, and I don't think you go far wrong with the DMR Sled.